Hey guys, it's Kimberlee and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and today we're going to the pool! We hope, actually. Like I mentioned in my last video, I've been trying to explore pools around the city because I am now living in the city and not living super close to the beach. Yes, I can take a train out to Long Beach, it's only like 50 minutes, or go to Jones Beach, or take the subway out to Coney Island or Rockaway Beach, but those are longer trips. So I've been looking at pools to try to quench my thirst via the pool. In my previous video, I went to a public pool which is free in the city, and this time I'm going to be trying a pool that costs money, an entrance fee. So I'm going to be going over to Roosevelt Island and I'm going to Manhattan Park. There's a pool club that they have there, but basically it's Manhattan Park apartments on Roosevelt Island, and they have a pool. Residents and non-residents can go there. It looks super cute, lots of bright colors, everything like that. I'm a little nervous to go there and film, but I'm taking one for the team, and I also really want to go to the pool. When I went to the website, it seemed like Manhattan Park pool was not even open, but I thought I should just shoot them an email to check because the information wasn't updated. And lo and behold, it actually is open. So I was emailing back and forth, and the woman that I was speaking to said that you don't even need a time slot reservation, which is what you previously needed. You could just show up as long as you have your paperwork, which is basically information and waivers about COVID, waivers about liability, and also your information to pay the fee. So the fee for non-residents is $50 during the week and $65 on the weekend. Let's just let that sink in. Whew. And if you are a resident, the fee is $30 on the weekday and $40 on the weekend. There's also packages for a whole season pass, but like I'm just going for the day, and if I love it, I guess I'll go back. But $50 is definitely a lot, but I'm just gonna do it because I'm curious of the experience and to just kind of test it out and see, is it really worth $50? Today is Tuesday. It's super hot today, which is great for going to the pool. I wanted to take the ferry over instead of the subway because I absolutely love the ferry. Took it all spring to get to work, and it is the easiest mode of transportation. The one thing I'm worried about is that they do say that they prioritize their members and residents first. So there is a capacity, I don't know what it is, but I'm just hoping that everyone's at work because it's a Tuesday, and then I could just hop in there for a couple hours and get some sun. Also got a cute swimsuit here. This is from Andy Swim. They're an eco-friendly brand. Some fun things that they talk about is that like when you get out of the pool, your swimsuit won't be all like bunched up your butt. It's gonna stay in place, so we'll see. I got the size small, and the top actually fits really well. The bottom is a little bit loose, but that's not the worst thing in the world. It's not gonna slide down on me, but it is like not as tight. Just know that if you're more curvier on the bottom, you might be fine with a small, whereas sometimes like I'm more curvier on the bottom and I'm like, I could be a small or a medium, but in this case, I could almost maybe be an extra small. But anyway, I've got my paperwork, I've packed my bag, got my sunscreen, all that good stuff, and we are gonna head over and see what happens. Hopefully we get in, because that'd be amazing. Best part about the ferry is that you can actually ride outside, so you just go out the back, head up the stairs, and then you can sit outside and enjoy the view. Just remember to come downstairs in time for your stop so that you don't miss it. I've definitely been sitting up there and been like, oh my gosh, and like have to run down the stairs and run off the ferry. So as you can see, I'm at the pool. This is the perfect day for it. It feels amazing out. There's enough space in the pool. The feet is like 3.5 to 4.5 feet, so it's not deep at all. I came here, like I said, around 11, and it was really easy to get in. There's still space. I feel like I'm spaced out between like everyone that's here, which is nice. The water has been like so refreshing. I got in faster than last time, which is an improvement. The one thing that just really stands aside from the public pools is that you can carry your stuff with you. Like I prefer to be able to see my belongings, have my phone with me. Having the space here, like I feel like I'm actually almost like not even in New York, maybe like on vacation or something. It was great to take the ferry across. The walk was about like 15 minutes. The ferry and the tramway are on the south part of the island,
and then this is like on the tip of the other side. So it is a bit of a walk, but there's also a bus in case you want to do that. I might do that going back just because. And then I'll definitely be taking the ferry, and it took like 10 minutes to get back to East 34th. I'm just like super happy right now. I have my book, I've got some work I can get done. So like the umbrella that's right here too, if I want to like nap out here I could, and I don't have to worry about, you know, getting burnt or whatever, but it's really, really, really peaceful. And yeah, I'm super happy. Also wanted to mention I've got my Andy swimwear on, and it's totally stayed in place. Haven't had to worry about the bottoms falling down because I thought they were going to be a little big. They fit really well to the skin. I didn't bring food with me, so I'm glad I could raid the vending machine. And also, am I the only one that loves to eat chips and pretzels together? It tastes so good. I spent about 5 hours there, and instead of taking the bus, I decided to just walk back because it was just that peaceful.
Okay guys, so I'm back. It's actually the next day, but I wanted to come on and do kind of like an overall of my experience at Manhattan Park's pool club. I absolutely loved it. It was everything I needed and wanted in that moment, and I would say that it was worth the hype and worth the $50. I felt like I was in vacation mode for just a little bit out of my day, which is exactly what I wanted. I love the bright colors and the layout of the place. I liked that I felt separated from other people. I also love that I could keep my stuff with me. That is a major difference from the public pools where you have to put everything kind of away except for a book. I just liked being able to have my stuff and also to be able to see it. My stuff was like a couple feet away. I saw it the whole day, and I also felt pretty safe there. I didn't feel like I was worried that if I went to the bathroom, you know, my stuff wouldn't be there when I got back. They do have the showers that you can rinse off before you go in and rinse off after, and there's like a little locker room area. I would say the locker room is very similar to the one at the public pool, and the same when you're at the beach. They're not like really gorgeous and high-end. They're kind of just like locker rooms. To get to Roosevelt Island only took me 10 minutes because I took the 34th Street ferry. That is a very quick ride. It was only 2 stops, and it was just really nice to be in the open air on such a warm day. The walk from the ferry to the actual pool area is a bit long, but you can take the bus. It was about a 15-minute walk. In comparison to the public pools, you get a little bit more exclusivity. Maybe it doesn't get as crowded. I did overhear the workers talking to each other, and one guy had asked, oh, is it 25 in the pool yet? And the guy said no. So my guess is that 25 people in the pool is probably the max that they have. That's a great low number. There was definitely more than 25 at the public pool. So I don't know what to say to that. But that pool might have actually been a little bit bigger. But this pool was a great size, and I think I counted at one point and there was about 18 of us in there, and we were all pretty spread out. I just loved it. I felt so at peace. The water was nice. They had 4 different ladders to get in and get out. And again, the umbrellas were a really nice touch because it did get pretty hot at some point. So if you didn't want to be sitting in the sun the whole time, you got your own little shade. Don't think it's something that I would be like, oh, every week I'm gonna go and spend $50. That's a lot. I even think if you're a resident and $40, like if I was living at Manhattan Park, I'd be annoyed by that, to be like, I could pay $40 every time and I live here. The alternative would be to just go to the beach. The beach is cheaper. If you were to go to Long Beach, you could take the Long Island Railroad out. It's the last stop and you just walk down to the beach. I know that there are beach passes. I'm gonna guess that they're about $15. You know, $15 plus maybe $25 for that round trip train ticket, and then however you're commuting there, it's not adding up to $50, but it is getting closer. Because it was only 10 minutes away, that is far more easier than me taking an hour ride out to Long Beach or to Coney Island. Another reason why I love the ferry is that there's going to be a Coney Island ferry stop, I think next year, and I'm like, oh, that would be amazing, because I took the subway out to Coney Island once, like a million years ago. An hour on the subway that's not an express is just like, ugh. It's such a journey. So I'd say price point wise, you've got your public pools. It's, you know, just gonna be a little bit more open. You can't have your stuff with you and you're just kind of just going to hang out and you don't need all of that and you actually want to unplug, perfect, go to the public pools. If you want to feel a little bit more of a vacation-y vibe but you don't want to pay a lot of money, you know, go to the beach. If you want to stay local and you just want to experience pool vibes and just get it in and, you know, budget is not really your focus, or you want to treat yourself, then I would say definitely go to Manhattan Park Pool Club or any of the other exclusive pools. I have a feeling that the other ones aren't as low priced. Doing a little research on TikTok to see what Jimmy's looks like, which is the hotel one. It's more of a rooftop bar that has a pool. I'm not sure how much fun it would be to be in the pool when like everyone else is kind of just standing around you and partying. I don't know. I haven't gone yet, so I can't judge it. I would definitely want to test it out, but it might be one of those things where it's like maybe I would just be putting my feet in, or if everyone's getting in, that's cool, but it's probably that a lot of people can't get in because it's not as big of a pool. It just felt like a really nice community. So shout out to Roosevelt Island. You guys seem pretty chill. I hope this was helpful for anyone that's interested in pools in the city and my experience. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.